Hi guys, this is my review of the CLEW 20 snowboard bindings. This is a step-in binding that is gonna offer you a similar functionality such as the Burton step-ons, flow bindings, the K2 clicker or similar products. The way this works, you just strap into this like you do on your traditional regular binding, and when you want to step out, you just pull this lever here like so and just pull out. This works easier if you have your boot on because you're also applying some downward pressure with your foot, so it actually works a lot easier when you try to step out, also stepping in. The reason I'm doing this review is because I did not see any English reviews online from actual consumers on this that actually tried the product. So yeah, I just want to help you guys out. If you want to buy these, just let you know my 2 cents. And yeah, so originally I wanted to go with Burton step-ons, but then I saw that people with wide feet complain about having a hot spot near their pinky toe, and I want to avoid that. I think it's important to be comfortable when riding, and yeah, I just wanted to avoid paying a lot of money for something that makes me uncomfortable when riding. And the guys at the local snowboard shop showed me these. Were quite interesting to me, but I was quite skeptical at first because it's a startup, right? So you don't really know what you get for your money. This is only their second iteration. The first one was called the Pre-Rider. This is the CLEW 20. I'm guessing they just improved some stuff from the previous version. And you know, being a startup, yeah, like I said, you don't really know what you get for your money. But to be honest, I'm not disappointed by the purchase. They are quite well built. I'm guessing you could get maybe a better built bindings for this price tag, but you don't get the step-in functionality, right? So I'm guessing this also comes with the price tag. So yeah, these feel very well connected. I did ride these for 2.5 days. I rode these in powder. I rode groomers. I did some jumps. I did some butters. Nothing very crazy. My level of riding is intermediate to advanced. I've been riding for 4 or 5 years now. So yeah, nothing very crazy, but if you're just a casual rider, these will work great for you. They do work great for me. I feel they just feel like regular bindings, but the step-in functionality is a plus, right? So if you're looking into that, an easier way to step into your binding, not strapping on each and every time you go off a ski lift or whatever, you can look into this. They're nice. And I know this is a stereotype, but yeah, Germans are pretty good at their engineering stuff. These are German, the startup is German, they are made in Germany. So yeah, this kind of, I don't know, makes me a bit more confident in what I'm getting for my money. I did have a chance to try these out, just the mechanism in the snowboard shop before purchasing them. So yeah, I did have a more informed decision. I'm not sure what you are into and what you expect for the money, but yeah, it was quite okay for me. So yeah, I did have some pretty nasty falls in the powder with these, and I did not feel at any moment that these could disconnect, pull out. The mechanism is quite simple actually. You have some gaps here and here, and on the high back you have this small claw, right, that just connects to the gaps. So if you want, when you want to step in, this remains on your boot, right? This stays strapped on your boot and you just walk around with it. When you want to strap in, you just put your boot here and just push back, right? Push down like this. And now it just works like a regular binding, right? So I had two concerns with this. The first one was whether I would scratch my board when skating, but the guys thought about this, and you have a rubber sole here that also is quite grippy, so you can control your board when skating. this could wear off if you start using this stepping on to surfaces that are not snow. If you want to step on concrete or metal stairs or whatever other surfaces you have in your ski resort, this could wear off in time. The good part is that you can change these. They have replacements on their website. So yeah, so this is okay if you ask me. The second concern I had was whether ice could prevent me from actually stepping into the binding. I did ride these for 2.5 days, like I said, but the weather conditions were quite cold, so it was somewhere between -10 and -13 degrees Celsius each and every day. So yeah, it was pretty cold, and I did not have one single issue preventing me from stepping into the binding or stepping out because of ice, right? So yeah, I don't know if I just got lucky or this is how they are engineered, but I did not have any issues with ice up to this point. Another concern that I had was whether the toe strap would stay in place, because when you step in, you just need to put your boot here and then push down, but this is fixed, so it doesn't move. And you can adjust it. I mean, I did adjust this on occasion, because not every time you're going to put your boot perfectly aligned with this, so you would need to adjust it with your hand, but that's just a half a second job. It's way easier than strapping on, right? So yeah, what else there is to say? The only issue that I had was when I want to disconnect this, sometimes I would try to pull the lever, but I would pull it at an angle, so maybe like this, and I would disconnect one side first and the other one later. I would disconnect at an angle, so the first claw would go here in the first gap here, and the second one would remain on the second level, so it would disconnect at an angle, and then the stepping out doesn't work as expected. You would need to go back and try to disconnect both claws at the same time, both hooks at the same time. So this was the only issue that I encountered in my 2.5 days of riding up to this point. It's not a big issue, but yeah, it's just something that the mechanism is not exactly flawless as you would expect. So yeah, but at the same time, I have a friend that has Burton step-ons, and that takes some time to get accustomed to as well, right? So the stepping out functionality is not really well implemented at this point, neither in these, neither in the Burton step-ons. It takes some learning curve, right? But I could get pretty well used to this, so yeah, it's not a problem for me. You can use your old boots with these, so in order to have the step-in functionality, you just need to buy the bindings. You don't need to buy additional boots. If you have great boots, you don't need to discard them, or I don't know, try to sell them or whatever. So yeah, this is an added benefit for me. So like I said, these feel great for me, for my level of riding. I would recommend these for anyone looking for this step-in functionality and doesn't want to invest in Burton step-on maybe, or yeah, just wants something different. I don't know if they work great for beginners, since they are more on the medium to stiff side, so they are pretty precise. They offer you great response, but yeah, if you're a beginner, maybe you want something on the more medium to soft side. So yeah, this just works great for me. Okay, I don't know what else to say about these. I do not regret my decision of buying these, to be honest. The mechanism is simple. I like that it's simple, because simple things work best in my opinion. I'm just curious how these will hold up in time. I'm gonna come up with a follow-up maybe 1 year, 2 years from now, and let you guys know how they hold up in time. If they get any damage preventing me from using the step-in functionality or whatever. The good part about these is that if you get tired of the step-in workflow, the functionality, you can just strap onto the binding like a regular binding, right? So you get the best of two worlds, in my opinion. So yeah, it's okay. I'm guessing you could get a better build quality for the price tag if you purchase some bindings like Burton Malavitas or whatever, something different. You could get better build quality, maybe better performance as well. I did not try those type of bindings, like really high-end bindings that are the same price tag as these, but yeah, I'm guessing the step-in functionality comes also with the price tag, right? So if you also want this functionality, you're gonna have to pay for it extra. And yeah, if you if you go with Burton Step-ons, you're gonna have a more expensive purchase. If you go with flow bindings, I think you're gonna be in the same range. So yeah, this is just an alternative, and yeah, if you want to look into it, be my guest. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I will try to answer if I know the answer. Yeah, so this is my review of the CLEW 20 bindings. I like the bindings. I'm going to ride these a lot more, and I will come with a follow-up, let you guys know how they feel. They feel great up to this point. So yeah, keep riding, and yeah, thanks guys.